Set for kickoff here at Charlotte's Bank of America Stadium. Today, a good one in store here between the Buffalo Bills and the Carolina Panthers. Are ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Charlotte. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Come on, set, ready?
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Shotgun snap now to Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That was Tannero McMillan he was looking for. And that means 3rd down coming up.
Ready. Set, cut.
Air it out on 3rd. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. Carolina in punt formation. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. This kick is away, but it is short and straight up into the air. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Allen taken right to the air. And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive back. It's a sack on the first play. Big play to start the game. Defense comes out firing. It's 2nd and long. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. Winds up and chucks this deep right. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. And that's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. One drive in, and he's already in line for that ice bath. Took a couple of early hits. It looks like it's affecting his ability to deliver that football.
Yeah, and I'll let you in a little secret here, Kate. Those defenses, once they get to the quarterback, they usually don't stop.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Pocket isn't moving up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Here we go. Here. Push.
Young working from the gun. He's going deep this time. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. DeMar Hamlin picks it off. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Middle. Ready. Off 52.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Bronk, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. James Cook the intended target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And 9 yards to go.
Hey, hold. Ready. Alert. You're at the speed. 56. Half 85. Gun. What's up?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one to take him down. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down. Mitch Wisnowski headed back out as they'll punt it away once more. Takes this in at the 25. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Bronk, after getting a big chunk on that return. Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10.
Down. Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive in Bills territory.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Ran into it all that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one. Softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And they bring him down around the 34. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Ready. Set.
Young on 1st and 10. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up.
Ready, set.
Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Let's go. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Young. And set up the screen. It's Hubbard. Into the the second level past the 30. And he takes this all the way down to the 24-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Now Young. Broken out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go.
Again, it's Young. Pass brought in by Tanneroa McMillan. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
That's another Panthers first down. First down and goal.
Here's Young again. We've got a screen to the running back.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Here's second and goal from the 6.
Come on, set. Hut.
To the air yet again. Young. And it's cut in the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of one. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They've got a first to begin the frame. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Pulled in by his back, Cook. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Alert! Mondays. Half 85. Alert!
Man in motion, out of the slot.
Regular.
First down throw for Allen. Getting out to his left. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. A sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Allen on 3rd down. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
On the return, here comes Xavier Leggett. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Young to throw it. And this one is launched downfield. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers now lead by 10. Xavier Leggett with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers drive their lead to 11. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Alert!
Allen looking to throw. It's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop. Offense up to the line fast. Back to throw now, Allen. Into traffic, complete. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Middle. Alert!
Here's Allen. It's his running back. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. Kicks away from one. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon. He created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake.
And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills make it a one-score game in the first half. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. The Gents with a return here. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Claws right. Come on. Set. Hut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Buys time, rolling right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
On 2nd and 10, Young. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tre'Davious White. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. And it's the Bills about set to begin their drive. They've got a man in motion. Throwing now on 1st down. Allen forced out to his right. Catch made. And you do get him down, but the damage is done. Just gets down inside the 35-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Now run by Cook. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on a big play down to the 19. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
Well, this defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either of the first 2 plays on this drive. I think it's got everybody, you and me, every fan believing, well, they're only 1 play away from putting points on the board.
From the red zone now. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Back to the air, Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Enough from the pistol to Cook. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
319. Middle. What is that?
Working from the gun, it's Allen. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take the lead just before halftime. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You're going to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
The Gents with a return here. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. It's Young, the throw here on first. He beams one, deep right side. Big gain downfield. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Young working from the gun. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Whistles, and the offense just sneaks in that timeout. And they're going to get a chance to put up points as a result before halftime.
A 37-yard attempt.
Fitzgerald sends this through. And it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Alert! Ready? Stop. What's up?
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. And now they face second down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Second down. Here's Allen again. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Now it's Cook. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Half. Hey, home. Monday. Go.
Allen. Cut near the goal line. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that gives them 1st and goal.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. On the sneak, it's Allen. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal. QB sneak coming. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Back-to-back stands at the goal line, and now it's 3rd and goal.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down. If you're in 1, yikes.
Defense made the stand last time. Do they have another one in them here on 3rd and goal?
Five wide. Middle. What's up?
Now Allen. And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take the lead right away in half number 2. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defenders so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Young. Complete to Trumbull. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Young on 1st and 10. Gets it through the middle. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That's another Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Will Green. Right, 97. Come on, set. Set.
Looking to throw, Young. Pass is caught at the 9. They get this down to the 7-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Set, hut. Yellow, zoom. Set, hut.
1st and goal, Hubbard. They make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. 6 yards from there. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
He finds him right side. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers start the 2nd half with some needed points. With that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers tie this game up. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Hey, home. Stop. Look out.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Headed out right. He's going to keep it this time. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
They'll run it with Cook. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs turning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
319. All 52. Regular.
First down throw for Allen. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Jimmy Ward has it.
Allen's pass. Intercepted. The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, break.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
Ready.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
On the move, headed right. And Young with a smart move here on the slide as he picks up the first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide of practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
To the air on first down, Young. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Cutting at the goal line. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a lead just before the end of the third. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. His third through the air this game. Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. Here's Cook. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Just one quarter remaining in this one. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach.
At the 40-yard line.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Again, it's Cook. Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of third down.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They kick the running back in motion. Allen on third down. Hits his running back. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Tight.
Allen setting up play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Dumps this off to Cook. And he didn't get much time to secure this. He takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. Here's a give to Cook. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the red zone on first. Short pass brought in. play is brought to a halt, they're going to say at the 5-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
This is Cook. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bills now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a James Cook touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills bring it back to even. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. The Gets with a return here. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31.
Red, cycle. Set, hut. Hut, hut.
Shotgun snap now Young. Downfield, he's got McMillan. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the 2 keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and tremendous accuracy come to life.
That's completed right side. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
50, green. Opposite, green.
First and 10, it's Hubbard. He's got 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
52 blue. Ready?
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. It's inside the 10. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a 4th quarter lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. No problems on the extra point there. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Round 80!
And up to Cook here out of his own read. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now he really manageable second down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Bills down by 7. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Another one for Cook. He dodged the tackle. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. He'll look to throw it. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Second and 3 now.
Alert! 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 Ready? Go!
Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they take him down right along the 30. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Alert! What's up?
Here he is to throw. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes second and 10.
Ready? Off 52.
Slot man motioned over.
Regular. 56. We go.
Sending up to pass. Curtis Samuel's there for the catch. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's first and 10.
Ready? Gun. Half 10. Gun. Half 85. Hey, tight. Five wide.
From the red zone now. It's inside the 10. Quick slant taken in by Waddle. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal.
Round 80. Half.
Running back sent in motion. Allen gonna throw again. Pass it down close. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Here comes the crowd swell. The home fans trying to will their defense to make the stop and save this win.
319. Alert. Monday. What's that? We go.
All or nothing. They'll run it. And he's going to run in for 2. Oh, they gambled the entire game on that call. And now they're in line for the win. Now Quicker on to send it away. He gets with a return here. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
How many hands I gotta take to level
hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Ran up by the luxury, up the highest metric.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10.
Red, yellow. Let's go. Eagle blue. Green jack. Hunt, hunt.
Out of the gun, Young. Escapes the pocket. And in a brilliant play off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down.
Let's go now. Ready?
Young working from the gun. It's caught by Hubbard. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. Now with just 7 seconds left in the game, we've got a timeout.
Panthers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Red, cycle. Ready, ready.
It's Young to throw here on 1st. This is for the ball game. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them.
Right.
And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
The Panthers.
He's throwing for it. It's gone. And he gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. That puts them in a much better spot now. Up 7 near the 4. Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often. But tight end, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they went his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys, security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass, like a great post in basketball. They know how to finish.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. One final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Panthers pick up the win here. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.